Alright guys, this adventure took us to Curaçao. We're going to show you all the beautiful beaches and all the amazing food that we ate. Let's go! You ready to go? You ready to go to the beach? Say, I'm ready to go swim.
I'm ready to go swim.
You ready to go swim?
Yeah.
Alright guys, here's the front of the house. You have to go through a locked gate first. Every house down here has a gate. Here's the sitting area and the pool, and we'll show you inside of the house. Here is the house we stayed in for the week. Here's the living area, and here's the kitchen with the big countertops and the big sliding door. We had a spare bedroom that we really didn't use that much, and this house actually had two different bathrooms, one on this side of the house, and there was another one on the other side of the house, which made it pretty handy whenever one of them was occupied and you had 6 people in the house. Here is one of the main bedrooms. They recommended to keep the windows open during the day because it got pretty hot, and it also had another bedroom right here, and this bedroom of course had an air conditioner in it as well. And here's the last and final bedroom. It had air conditioning and big windows too, and I say it had air conditioning because down here air conditioning is only in the bedrooms. You don't really have it in the living areas, and you don't really keep the air conditioning on during the day. You only use it at night. And here is the fancy coffee pot that grounded your beans and made fresh coffee. And we're doing one final walkthrough into the living area with the tiny TV. We didn't watch that very much. Out to the sitting area where the pool is. All right, so the first beach we went to was Jan Thiel Beach, where Zest was located. It had its own pool, and then you could look off into the ocean. And it was pretty rocky right outside the pool area, but they had a little pathway you could go down and get into the actual ocean itself. All right, guys, this place called Zest was amazing. They had these huge Dutch pancakes the size of your plate with bacon on it and powdered sugar. And then they had great sandwiches and salads. But we had a really good breakfast here on the first morning we were there. And just like that, it's over. Just like that, it stopped raining. What's up, guys? This is our view from the pool, the side of our restaurant, Zest. Cam, let's say what's up.
What's up?
You can see all the little crabbies behind us. Let's see. Let's see if we can see all the little crabbies.
Isn't there more right there?
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Look at all these little crabbies.
It's so cool.
Look at all of them.
I wish I could pet one.
Pet a crab? Well,
Yeah, they look cute.
they're little, aren't they? Just
You want to get your apple juice out of there?
the poke bowl.
Probably can
Tuna.
Which one? Minecraft.
This is a fruit bowl you get from Zest Cafe in a pineapple. Here's the fort. The fort was built in 1828. I don't know yet. Let's see, Bubba. This is a fort. So this bridge is a pretty cool bridge. It is called the Queen Emma Bridge, and it is a floating bridge that opens horizontally to let ships pass, but it connects two historic neighborhoods and there's shopping on both sides. Right here used to sit two big hearts with hundreds and hundreds of locks on them, but the weight of the locks caused it to collapse, so they had to start over and put these fences up so people could put locks on the fences. Those hearts were called the Punda Love Hearts. A little bit. Tell me again. Of what? No. No. It's Coke. No, you can't have Coke. No. The first beach we went to on day number 2 was Dabui Beach. We didn't stay here that long because we had another beach that we wanted to get to that we thought was going to be a whole lot prettier, and it was. They actually had a pretty small cave that you could go into here at Dabui Beach as well. This was Playa Porto Marie Beach. The water was beautiful, as you can see, and they also had a pretty good restaurant here. What do you want?
I'm a water.
Okay. Here were those pigs. There is a mama around here somewhere, but this was one of the babies. There was 2 babies and the mama that would just roam around, try to get in people's bags. Here she is. This is the pig that would get in people's bags. That lady got a pool noodle and tried to shoo her away.
I'm an aqua.
I ordered the picanha and it was one of their specials. It was amazing. And this is the beautiful sunset that we had when we were eating dinner at the restaurant called Brisa do Mar. This was Tugboat Beach. It wasn't much of a beach. It was pretty rocky, but the water was so clear, and you could rent underwater scooters and go down and see a sunken boat, which was pretty cool. to eat at Isabella off the beach. So tip top. This was one of our favorite restaurants for the week. She was so nice and she had the most amazing food. Of all the restaurants we went to, I would highly recommend this one. This appetizer was amazing. It had hummus and olives and vegetables and fruit, dates, and garlic bread. We all shared it. Curaçao was a private island that you could take a boat to, and they had an amazing buffet and private beach access. Hello, Gabby. This building was super cool. You could explore all inside of it and go all the way up to the top of it. This shipwreck was pretty cool. You had to walk from one end of the island to the other to see it. It was maybe about a mile away. These lizards and little crabs were all over the island, but they mainly stayed around where the food was because people would throw down food to feed them. It was super cool to snorkel at this beach because this big sea turtle would swim right up to you. As you can see, the water was super clear too. You can see everything. We are in the Curaçao area. Look at that lionfish. No, we go over and touch it. Ah! Do it. Curaçao Beach. This was one of the beaches that was a little bit rocky as you got into it, but it really smoothed out as you got a little bit further out, maybe 10 or 15 feet. What is this?
Banana bread.
Banana what?
Banana bread.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Go around that way. There you go.
Tome restaurant.
One more, baby.
The video doesn't do it justice. You can't really see it, but the food was absolutely amazing here.